Hello there. How are you all today? I bet you're wondering why I'm here. Well, you see, this knight here was just wandering around while I was level grinding, and then all of a sudden he walked into the chair, and now the chair and him have become one. He is stuck in the chair, and this is where he'll be for the remainder of his days. So, I think I'm gonna do the right thing and put him out of his misery. It's only right. Or maybe I can't even do that. Yep. Sorry, buddy, but you're stuck there. Rest in peace. Alright, so welcome back to Legend of Heroes Trails in the Skies. Last time, we were able to get to the third plane. Or, we have yet to get to the third plane, but we beat the second plane big boss. So that's good. Let's go back to the base area for now, because I'm pretty sure there's some stores we can open up. I'm not sure, but we could always take a look. Like Moon Door 1, let's see. The girl skilled in orbital engineering, Tita, accompanied by the ever-burning flame. Probably Agate, so I can't open this yet. Bring me the dancer with the silver locks. I'm pretty sure I don't have anyone like that. Could be wrong. Star Door 1. Bring me the guardian of the royal family and the blade that serves the imperial house. Is that Chloe and... what's her name? Chloe and Julia? I'm gonna try Chloe and Julia, but... you know what this means, though. I gotta bid farewell to Tita for a little bit. It's rough, but it has to be done.
Right.
So Chloe...
Huh?
No, not you.
Understood.
You. Okay. Well, now we can see what Tita's support is. Dexterity and agility are increased, but speed is decreased. Interesting. So, what am I doing? Let's go to the Star Door 1 and see if I'm right. And if I'm not right, then forget it. Bring to me the guardian of the royal family and the blade that serves the imperial house. Only then shall the door open. Nope, I was not right. Maybe Mueller? I'm gonna try Mueller, and if it's not Mueller, then I'm just gonna forget about it. Maybe I'll look it up or something, I don't know. Chloe, you get out of here. And Mueller, you can join. Okay. What's this? Yeah, can't do anything there yet. Yes, let's go. Surely this is it. Surely. Blah 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 blah. And the door open. Open the door. Hey, there we go. Shing. It's magical. Before anything, let me raise the volume a bit. Can't hear it that well. The music. I can't hear the music that well. I shall grant you a memory fragment and my blessing. Okay. Roughly 2 months after the crisis that struck Liberal came to an end. Hey, Queen. That concludes my report on all that transpired here 2 months prior. I really cannot thank you enough for your above and beyond efforts, Captain. Bringing an end to the chaos and restoring hope to its people was no easy task. You should truly be proud of yourself. Your Majesty, please. I have done nothing to deserve such praise. I would beg to differ, and it's why I want to thank you on behalf of every one of Liberal's citizens. Not only did you ensure our safety, you went from place to place aiding in the restoration as well. Now you continue to be just as busy serving as the leader of the Royal Guard. You deserve all the thanks you get. I really am proud of you, Captain Schwartz. I am honored, Your Majesty. I believe I'll be able to formally present you with at least one medal for your achievements at a later date, too. Haha, General Morgan seems to think a promotion is also assured as well. I'm looking forward to seeing what the future holds in store for you. But, Your Majesty, I must object. The only reason this crisis was resolved at all was because of the efforts of countless people, all of whom gave their all for Liberal's sake. My contribution was but a minor part of a much greater whole. I don't feel it would be appropriate for me to be receiving medals or promotions. Captain, I agree that countless people contributed to achieving the peace that we have now. Everyone who fought, who tried to protect their loved ones, and who endured the suffering they faced contributed in some way. But I believe it's clear to everyone that without the Arseal, the crisis would not have seen the conclusion that it did. And the one who commanded the Arseal was you. But be that as it may, medals are one thing, but I couldn't possibly consider accepting a promotion. I feel as though I've barely spent all that much time in my current position, so assuming one with even greater responsibility would be, there's no need to be so modest. In my opinion, you've accomplished much more in your current position than you seem to believe you have. Actually, Captain, I'd like to propose that you take the rest of the day off. How would you feel about that? May I ask why, Your Majesty? I'm not sure I quite understand. As I mentioned, I want to show my thanks to you for all you did, and I believe there to be a better ways to do that than formal meetings like these. You certainly deserve some rest too, given how exhausting going back and forth between military HQ and the castle practically every day must be. I've even been receiving requests from members of the Royal Guard, saying that they would like for you to take a break as well. I'm terribly sorry that you had to listen to such complaints, Your Majesty. It was certainly not my intent that you should be troubled so. So who was it? Lux? Leon? It could easily be both of them. Knowing them, I'm used to them telling me as much every time they see me, but I cannot believe they chose to bother Her Majesty with the issue. As such, I would like for you to take the remainder of the day and use it to relax. That way, you can return to your duties tomorrow, feeling refreshed and ready for work, for the good of this nation anew. But very well, if that is your wish, Your Majesty. I, Captain Julia Schwartz of the Royal Guard, accept your proposal and shall take leave of my duties for the remainder of the day. Good thing it's nighttime. A promotion? Ordinarily receiving one would be a cause for celebration, but for me? Hey, you two. Did you bother the Queen? Good morning, Captain. Good morning, Captain. I hear you've been given the rest of the day off. But that's right, yes. I'm amazed you already know that when I was just told myself. It's not all that amazing, really. Leon was trying to make sure everyone knew over the communications network from Leiston. I hear Echo appealed directly to Her Majesty, even. Directly? I can't believe it. He did look like he had something he wanted to say to me the last time I saw him. What is it with him? I still wish we could have helped with repairing the Arseal too, though. I hear the repairs are running a little behind schedule, too. I wonder how things are going over there. You needn't worry about the Arseal's repairs. The only reason those three are still there at Leiston Fortress is that they wouldn't take no for an answer and insisted on staying. The repairs are currently being carried under Gustav, the maintenance chief from ZCF. They'll be completed properly. ... Incidentally, do you know if Her Highness left already? Yes, in fact. Claudia left not that long ago, if you're looking for her. Oh! Dad! She's gone to inspect the royal villa. Were you not aware of this? Your Grace, I was not. I would very much have liked to accompany her over there, if I am truthful. Actually, isn't he good now? I suppose that comes as no surprise. You always have been one to put yourself forward to escort her at every opportunity. I cannot say I understand why. Simple escort jobs are well below your current rank. I suppose so. Still, I'm sure she's well. She has a number of trustworthy guardsmen with her. Try not to fret over her too much. Of course, you're right. Thank you, Your Grace. And with that, we're leaving. Philip, there's his work to be done. Just a moment, Your Grace. Just a moment, Your Grace. Please, try not to be too downhearted. What are you doing, Philip? I said that there is work to be done. My apologies. Yeah, I think he's alright now. He's not a doof like he was in the last 2 games. It looks as though I missed Her Highness yet again. Still, we're both so busy with our duties that it's no wonder it keeps happening. ... It's incredible how much Duke Dunan's changed. Tell me about it. Apparently, he's often seen in the administrative room working genuinely hard lately. He was the one who proposed paying compensation out a while back, too. I always thought of him as a good-for-nothing slob, but maybe there's more to him than that. He's finally showing that he shares Her Majesty's blood, after all. You're on duty. Enough idle chatter. My apologies, Captain. As you are seemingly aware, I will be absent from the castle for the remainder of the day. I expect the 2 of you to take care of things here in my absence. Yes, ma'am. Take care, ma'am. Excuse me. Time for a lovely walk through the town. Being granted a day off is all well and good in theory, but I haven't had one in so long. I haven't the faintest idea what to do with it. Should I go shopping? Perhaps do maintenance work on my equipment? Or would I be best just returning to my room and reading a book? No, I need to do more than simply rest with my time. I need to use it productively. I know. Wouldn't it be nice to take a light stroll along the scenic route? I haven't done that in ages. It would be an excellent use of my time, even. Do what you gotta do. Hello. It really is true that Julia has returned to Grantsel. Where is she? But please, don't push. Everyone, please calm down. Well, what exactly is going on here? Captain? Oh no, why did you have to come out now? It's dangerous here. Please retreat back inside the castle at once. It's Julia. What? Squeal! It really is! What the devil is this? Julia! What? Wait, Julia! Don't go! Oh my gosh. They killed them. They're dead. No, shush, they're dead now. Captain Schwartz, we've locked the castle gates for the time being. You aren't hurt, are you? No, I'm fine. What just happened? Well, they appear to be some rather ardent fans of yours, Captain. You know, we did have a rather large number of fan letters arrive at the castle this morning. I wonder if that could be related to all of this. Fan letters? Apparently, some magazine company put together a special feature on you yesterday. It was full of information on what you were up to on that flying city. Oh, that reminds me. A few people who claimed to be from the Liberal News came here while you were away. They said they were putting together a feature to capitalize on your popularity, so they wanted to gather material for it. I think I've heard enough. I can probably fill in the rest myself. Why am I getting this kind of attention? Fan letters? Magazine articles? Why am I being treated like someone special? I'm not. Not at all. First Her Majesty praises me more than I deserve, and now this? All I really wanted to do was to protect Her Highness, that's all. That's what I want to do now, too. But the opportunity to actually go with her and escort her rarely seems to present itself anymore. Must I be forced to accept that this is how things will be going forward? Ah! People appeared. Thank you for your time today, Archbishop. I will conduct Mass again tomorrow at 8 o'clock. Could I ask you to pass that on to Her Majesty? It would be my pleasure. Archbishop person. Hang on a minute. Oh, if it isn't Julia. I wasn't expecting to find you here. Is something the matter? Oh, not at all. And good day to you, Archbishop. It's good to see you again, Julia. I haven't seen you for some time. You had me a little concerned. I'm terribly sorry for worrying you. I'd also like to apologize for not attending Mass at all of late. Oh, it's no trouble. I'm well aware of how busy you are. All I ask of you is, in the busy times you face, is this. No matter how busy you may become, you must never lose sight of yourself. What matters to you most is always close at hand. Thank you, Archbishop. I'll take what you have said to heart. Haha, excellent. Now if you'll excuse me, I should really be on my way. Good day, Archbishop. Good day, Archbishop! Actually, there is one way I may be able to get out of here. Archbishop Current, please wait. Everyone, please move a little farther from the castle gates. Please, just a little more. If everyone could please remain calm. It's Julia! Let me do something real quick. I seems to have forgotten something. What is it? Not monitor capture. Oh no, we're good. I forgot. We're good. Don't worry. Just me being paranoid. It's Julia! She's coming out, she's coming out! No, no Julia here. Aw, it's just the Archbishop and his sister. Come now, everyone. Move aside and let us pass. Aw, man. No Julia today. Woo! Sister Ellen. It looks like your plan ended up working, Julia. Fortunately, yes. I'm sorry for causing you trouble yet again. Haha, not to worry. You have my sympathies even. Those seemed to be some very fervent admirers back there. Hey, there's Mueller. Major Vander? Well, what is he doing here? I thought he had already left Liberal. This is quite a surprise. I wasn't aware you were also a sister of the church, Captain Schwartz. You can tell? Well, I should be back in Urbonia, but I still have a little cleaning up after that fool to do, so I ended up having to come back here, and again in the end. I would have liked to take the time to go and greet you, but the chance ultimately never presented itself. Nevertheless, I'm pleased we were able to meet again, Captain. Or is it Sister Julia now? Major? It appears to me that there is little point in trying to disguise your identity from this man. Perhaps you needn't bother? Regardless, I have preparations to make for this afternoon's Mass, so I should excuse myself. Good day to you both. Archbishop? Nope. He's ditching us. So that was the famous Archbishop Current, was it? And he's still there. Perhaps I should have taken the chance to introduce myself properly to him. Major? I should probably explain how I ended up in this situation. You see, I wish I could have stayed a little longer, but I've really got to get going. I wish I could have gotten a close look at Julia, though. I thought this was finally going to be my chance. Aw, she's so dreamy. Are the horde of ladies coming back? Just 3 of them. Ah, they're starting to make their way back. If they find me here, I'm doomed. Should you like Captain? I would be happy to help you disguise yourself. Pardon? I can pretend to be familiar with your situation. I can't pretend to be familiar with your situation, but I can see you aren't comfortable with being discovered here. In these situations, your instinct may be to hide, but I believe the best thing to do is the exact opposite. If it works for you, I'd be happy to accompany you somewhere a little safer. Oh my, thank you. Ah, Julia! Oh, please do, right away. My pleasure. The Archbishop is just gonna stand there permanently. No, lady. It's no one. Just a sister. Never mind. I suppose it was just my imagination. It must have been. Well, this area seems to be empty. Will this be far enough, do you think? It should be. Oh my gosh. It's Julia! Well, I can't apologize enough for this, Major. Oh, think nothing of it. I'm used to having to run around without being discovered. Usually because Olivier's causing some kind of predicament. Haha, I can see that. I'm still ashamed of what happened, though. I let a simple commotion like that ruin my plans to go outside the city for my day off. I wasn't able to calm the situation at all. I wouldn't even have been able to leave the castle without resorting to a disguise. I'm not sure you've any reason to be blaming yourself here, Captain. I'm afraid I must disagree. As a member of the Royal Guard, I am utterly useless, and this isn't the first time that I felt that way. During the coup d'etat, I was powerless. I should have been able to protect Her Highness, and yet she ended up being captured and placed in danger. The same was true when Grancel was attacked by Ouroboros, too. Not only could I not protect Her Majesty from being endangered by them, I wasn't even able to be anywhere near her. I, of all people, should have been right by her side in her hour of need. How dare I learn of what happened only after the fact? I'm not fit to even serve them. While I can certainly understand your frustrations, they were both safe, were they not? Surely that is what counts above all. Much as we may wish to be, no human is omnipotent. Neither of us have any exception to that. I understand that, or at least I want to believe that I do. But to make matters worse, I now find out there are magazine articles about me, making me out to be some kind of great hero. There's even talk of me being promoted. I don't even feel like I've done my job in a way that's worthy of praise. Never mind anything to deserve being given a higher position. No, none of that is what bothers me most. If people want to give me greater praise than I deserve, let them. And receiving a promotion isn't in itself a cause to be unhappy. More than opposite, on paper at least. But in reality, it will result in me becoming busier because of my new duties, which will result in me ending up even further away from Her Highness than I am now. I'm a little envious of you, to tell the truth, Major. You've always been able to go and escort Prince Olivert like it's the most natural thing in the world. Maybe you weren't always by his side, but you were when he needed you the most. You did more than escort him, too. You were able to help him and aid him in ways beyond the call of duty. By comparison, I can't seem to be able to help Her Highness at all. I can't even lend her an ear when she is plagued with worry. When she was agonizing over whether to assume her position as crown princess, I couldn't do a single thing for her. I feel somewhat reluctant to give my opinion here, but I can hardly pretend to be well versed in your situation. But from where I stand, your position seems the more fortunate one. How so? What exactly do you mean, Major? I didn't mean to offend you, so I apologize if I did. But protecting that fool is a task that was thrust upon me the moment I was born. Between us, I found myself envious of your natural loyalty to the ones you serve. The moment you were born? Oh right, you're a Vander. And we're a military family who traditionally serves the Imperial family, yes. My luck for anything less than a hectic life ran out the second I was given it, I fear. Haha, that's certainly a great responsibility to be destined to fulfill. Especially when you're chosen to protect Prince Olivert of all people. Quite so. Still, my point stands. I do believe that it's a happy, fortunate thing to be able to serve and devote yourself to those you genuinely care for. I may hardly be an expert on this subject, seeing as Her Highness is much less of a handful. But am I wrong? No, I see your point. Perhaps I should see being able to sit and worry about something like this as a luxury. Although whether someone who isn't able to defend Her Highness can really be called a member of the Royal Guard is another issue entirely. Captain, if you'd like, I would be happy to teach you a good way to clear your head. To clear my head, you say? Indeed. Still, I would like you to keep this off the record. What? What are you gonna do? A battle? This will be a one-round duel. Both arts and items may be used. So this is what you had in mind. I can't say I feel especially confident about my chances of defeating a warrior of the famed Vander family, but I'll certainly try. Ha, there's no need to be so modest. Well, Captain, let us begin. Alright, us against Vander. He has a lot, Weller. Ooh, look at all these moves that we have. Ragnablast, Lost Mobius, Blue Ascension, Dark Matter. Let's try Ragnablast. Isn't he gonna move though? Maybe Dark Matter would be appropriate here. Don't kill us in one hit, please. Oh, really? Really? That's what you're gonna do? Well. Oh, and we're halfway dead. Great. Aha! I can do my own thing, and then he's dead. There we go. I beat him. He's dead. I won! There we go. No. Not sure if it's possible to beat him, but I'm still gonna try my best here. Oh, just one Terra Bomb, really? Let's try it out. Cool. Yeah, I don't think this is possible, actually. So, let's see what happens when we lose. Yeah, this isn't... There's no way. No way in heck. Can I do a craft, maybe? Wait, hang on. Let's try it out. Ready? We're gonna heal. There we go. Fully healed. Not really. Stop doing so much damage! Oh my gosh. Look at this. Craft maybe? Impede. chain too? Yeah, just do a chain attack. No, I don't see this happening. I can still fight to the end, though. Fight to the end. And then use a craft. No. I don't trust crafts. Crafts are about as good as... well, nothing, really. Yeah! Yeah! Awesome. How much? There we go. Alright. Ready? Combo attack! He's dead!
Get ready.
I might be able to beat him using, just by healing and, like, using this move over and over. It's a long shot, but I'm gonna try it. Yes. Material... heal! Don't use dark matter, don't use anything else. Stop doing so much damage! So annoying! Pound Gale? What else do you got? Pound Gale again. I can use this one more time. There's probably like an amazing strategy one can use to beat this person. But I don't know what it is. For the other crafts, negates one attack. I need more than one attack negated. I need like 50 of his attacks negated. I need more than that, game. Oh my gosh. Horrible. Horrible. Alright. Tyrael again. Aww. Maybe don't do that. Maybe let me use it, please. Thank you. There we go. Hit me again. Hit me again. I'm gonna do this first, just so... There we go. There we go. Dead. Beat him. He's dead. Yeah. Attacks are just getting weaker and weaker. Oh, it's over. It's over. Guess what? Skip. Yeah! Tyrael Bomb! Super effective healing. But not really. Perfect 4-strike combo. I don't trust it. But you know what? What else do we got to lose? We're not gonna make it to the max or whatever, so let's just do it. We're dead. Rest in peace. Yep.
This is bad.
If we have to win this battle, then that's stupid. I knew you would be formidable, but not quite like this. Captain, may I ask something? What did you lose by being defeated? I'm not sure I understand. The easiest way to determine the worth of something, is to imagine how things would be if you were to lose it. When you do that, you start to see things for how they really are, beyond simple logic. Imagine you were to vanish from the world, and yet you still possess the ability to think. Would there be anything left lingering on your mind? Anything that worried you? Something that you wish you could do? If so, that is what you should do most. Those are excellent questions, Major. Your Highness, I think I finally know what to do. I cannot thank you enough. Thanks to you, I can finally see the path I ought to take. I'll be sure to take all you've taught me today to heart. Haha, don't just assume. Just don't assume I thought of any... Just don't assume I thought of any of what I've said or done today myself. I have no idea that sentence. I often would cross swords with my uncle to deal away frustrations from having to deal with my own insufferable charge. Well, it's probably about time I thought about returning to Urbonia. As much as I hate to admit it, I'm feeling a hint of concern for his well-being. Haha, only a hint? Please give my regards to the prince when you see him then. I shall, and give mine to Princess Claudia as well. I bet we get like a special reward if we win, or something. It was at that moment that I made a decision in my heart. I would do all I could to support Her Highness, this nation's future queen. But to that end, I also resolved to accept whatever promotions I received. No doubt the further I moved up the ranks, the more my chances to actually meet with her would decrease. But even if we can't meet in person, even if I have to do it from afar, I want to be able to support her. Perhaps this decision is a selfish one, but I do hope you can forgive me for making it, Your Highness. I feel somewhat reluctant to disturb Her Majesty while she's busy working, but... Is that you, Julia? Claudia! Scree! Your Highness, Sieg? How come you're back here already? Oh, did you think I was still over at the villa? Hehe, I expected to be too, but there weren't many people there today, so I was able to leave earlier than expected. Ah, I see. I'm just as surprised to see you here, actually. I thought you'd been given a day off today. Oh, you knew? Haha, indeed I had. I ended up running into a friend I don't have many opportunities to spend time with. The time we spent together simply flew by. I owe my deepest thanks to Her Majesty for giving me the opportunity. I'm happy to hear that. Julia? I realize this may feel a little out of nowhere, but I wanted to thank you for always supporting me. God, goodness, that is out of nowhere. But it's something I should have done ages ago. I can't believe it's taken me this long to state the obvious. Everything my parents would otherwise have taught me, you ended up doing in their place. How to fight, how to act, how to think. It's just like I'm only now starting to realize just how much of what makes me myself are things I learned from you. I feel like I've grown up always seeing you as a role model. I remember grandmother laughing at me at one point about how similar I am to you, even in the little things, like how I walk and move, and she says I'm just like you. Julia, is something the matter? No. All this time I really have been right by her side. I spent all this time worrying because I couldn't see her by mine. But as far as she was concerned, I was always there. I truly am beyond help. Chloe, may I say something? I don't believe I'll be able to wait upon you as I always have any longer. But even now, I wish to do all I can to protect and support you. I wish to continue being your retainer, your friend, and your sister as well. So, please try not to overexert yourself during my absence. And even if I'm not able to be near you all the time, I still want you to know that you can always call upon me if you need me. Yeah, hehe, of course I will. Although I can't promise I won't find myself unintentionally taking advantage of your kindness when I do. I'm always happy to have you depend on. And I'll always be glad you feel that way. Yay! Now we have a talk with Sieg. And the princess. We'll have a lovely meal. That afternoon, they were able to enjoy a few relaxing cups of tea together. Despite her initial resistance, Julia's day off proved to be much more enjoyable than she had expected, and it seemed inevitable that the fragrance of the tea that she drank that day would remain in her memories forever. Aww, what a sweet story. Side story, Julia's day off, finished! Received septium vein, and 3,000 mira. Well, that's that door done. Now what's this new thing that I got? Increases all types of septith dropped by monsters by 1 or 2. Alright. Sounds good. And now we shall go back. Return to the Hermit's Garden. And I think there's another door that we can get to right now. A sun door, I believe. Bring to me the only girl in a band who takes to the skies. I am pretty sure that is Josette, or Jeanette, or whatever her name is. So, there we go.
Got it!
And there we go. Okay. And now let us go to this sun door. Where are the other sun doors? Whoops. Bring to me the girl that likes to fish. The girl that likes to fish. Here we go. Ready? It's her. It's her. No, it's not. It might be Estelle, but I could be wrong. Bring to me the Fist of Steel, which is Zen. So, Sun Door 1. Let's go! Let's see if we're right or wrong. Bring to me the only girl in a band who takes to the skies. Only then shall the door open. Yay, I was right. Let's see what the sun doors are like now. I think the sun doors are the mini-game doors. But who knows. Welcome to the sun chamber, where there's a lot of sun. I shall grant to you a memory fragment and my blessing. A story about Josette. Western Calvard, bordering Liberal. 2200 Argay above the ground level. And yeah, we literally take to the skies here. What a lovely day in these lovely skies. What are we gonna do? Valeria Lake's visible on the other side of the mountain range, which means we're almost at the border. Right on schedule, too. Reduce our speed to 60%. Kyle, keep our course and altitude the same. You got it. Reducing speed to 60%. Course and altitude are both good to go. Alright, we're looking good. Now all we need to do is to stay this course and we'll be there in no time. Whew, time for us to kick back and relax, finally. Good job, guys. Haha, it's good to know. We should be able to make this delivery on time, too. You're telling me. The Kapoa delivery service is all about trust, reliability, and happy customers. Without those, we've got nothing. I still can't believe that this is actually our thing now, though. Same here. None of this would have been possible if Queen Alicia hadn't pardoned us either. I don't think I've ever been as shocked as I was when I found out we were off the hook for everything. I know, right? And how she paid off our debts with her own funds? She's the reason we can keep this baby here and keep on flying. No one can take the Bobcat away from us now. And there's nothing in this world big enough to pay off our debt to her. Damn straight. Still, the least we can do is pay her back the money she used on our behalf. Yeah, at the rate we're going, we should be squared away on that front in no time. Oh, sounds like we got ourselves a new job to help with that. Hello, you've reached the Kapua delivery service. Yes, I see. Tomorrow morning then? Certainly. Absolutely. Alright, we'll see you then. So I was right then. Where from? From Calvert, actually. Someone wants a small parcel delivered to Gransel. If it's Gransel, we can take care of that the day after tomorrow. Man, who would have guessed business would be booming when we started the company up? It makes sense, though. There aren't any other delivery companies out there who can offer the kind of flexibility we do. Oh yeah, speaking of the capital, I've been meaning to ask. What were you doing in the guild there this morning, Dawn? I only just remembered it, but it did have me wondering at the time. Oh right, you actually got a little something to do with that. I do? You see, someone sent a letter to us from over in the Empire, and here's the best part. That someone was none other than Joshua. Really? Now there's someone we don't hear from often. I can't believe you took this long to mention this. I would have wanted to hear, like, right away. My bad. This morning was just so busy it slipped my mind. Anyway, why don't you do the honors for us and read it out loud? With pleasure. Excitedly took the envelope from Dawn. 1 second. I forgot how Joshua was going around the Empire right now. I wonder what he's getting up to. Oh yeah, or where he is in the country. It's a damn big place after all. Well, wherever he's at, I hope he's doing alright for himself. What's the holdup, Josette? You gonna read that letter or not? 7 o'clock, antique artwork. Huh? What? That's not what it says, is it? Yes, it is. Because this isn't a letter. This is a receipt from this morning's delivery. What? No way. It's also the one that should have been given to the person we delivered to for their records. You're kidding me. I've got a real bad feeling about this. The letter from Joshua was an envelope from the Empire, and so was the receipt from this morning, which means... I'm so sorry, Josette. I must have gone and attached the letter to the parcel by mistake. Oh boy. Anyway, I'll get in touch with the client right away. They should still have it, so if I let them know it's ours, I should be able to get it back. You dummy! How could you go and screw something this important up? How? Do you have any idea how happy I was when I heard Joshua had sent us that letter? And then you... Josette, I really am sorry. This one's completely on me. You've got every right to be bad. Oh, it's always on you. You've always been the sloppy one, the one who makes stupid mistakes and screws everything up. And it's always the rest of us who suffer for it. You know that, don't you? Yeah, I do. Hold on a minute, Josette. We might still be able to get that letter back, you know? There's no need to be that hard on him. You stay out of this! Hell, we only became Sky Bandits in the first place because of you screwing things up. If you hadn't gone duped into signing that contract, things would have been different. Do you have any idea how much... Josette! Ah! I get that you're mad, but there's no need to drag that up. Dawn regrets what happened enough as it is. Besides what? No, she's right. This was all my fault, just like this is. If I had been smarter instead of getting suckered in, we would have never been driven from our home. Oh. Now look what you've done. Some things are best left undiscussed, and that's definitely one of them. Aw, look at this happy family. If it wasn't for me, we'd still be back in our ancestral home living a life of luxury. Drinking high-class tea, playing music, getting called to fancy parties from time to time. But nah, I had to go and ruin it all for us. Hey now, we've got no attachment to our old lives, you know. It's all in the past. I had to get greedy and fall for the obvious trap right in front of me. Yeah, that looks like a shady guy right there. Because of that, we lost everything we had and ended up with nothing but a mountain of debts in return. I lost everything our ancestors had built up just like that. So if there is a bigger idiot out there than me, I'm sure I've never met him. It's not like you deserve all the blame, Dawn. You might have been partly responsible, but so were we for being such naive kids. That's not the point, Kyle. It still comes down to me at the end of the day. Come on, back me up here, Josette. But what's going on? We got trouble, boss. Sir. What is it? We got one of those red ships on our tail. They were the Societies, weren't they? No way. Bah, that's not good. Don! I got it. We can't afford to focus too much on them. Our number one priority is protecting our cargo. We need to focus on shaking them off. Yes, sir. You hear me, lads? We've got ourselves an emergency. Get ready for battle. You've all got jobs to do. Do them! Guess we'll be watching a battle happen. The Bobcat, huh? You familiar with it? You could say that. I'm surprised by what I'm seeing here, though. Last time I saw them, they were Sky Bandits, but it looks like they're running a delivery service now. Heh, really now? Talk about simpletons. Anyway, looks like they have no interest in fighting us. Let's just leave them be. Not so fast. Have you forgotten our mission? I'd say they're the perfect target for carrying it out, wouldn't you? Wait, you're pulling my leg, right? Attacking them? We only need to test whether they can operate properly today. There's no reason to actually use them in combat. Please, my comrade. You're never going to move up the ranks with that attitude. Selen! Welcome to the stream. How are you? This is Airships, and this is Josette's timeline or whatever. If our target was a Royal Army ship, I'd agree with you. But it's just an isolated ship full of ex-bandits. There's no risk to be had here. You're hungry and sleepy? Oh no. Get food in you! Food! Food, food, food! Well, I suppose that's true. Besides, the 13 factories want accurate combat data. There's no way we're going to get punished for doing this. We might even earn ourselves a nice reward. Alright, you talk a good game. But if this thing backfires, you're taking responsibilities for what happens. Alright, let's watch an airship battle, shall we? Do you see it, Josette? Yeah, I saw it, but what? It's not alone. There's a bunch of weapons I've never seen before with it, and they're coming this way. Heck, they really want to fight, huh? Focus on firing at them from the rear to fight them off, Josette. Got it. Alright, machine gun mode enable. Is everything in order? Yep, I'll get right to work. Alright. Wait, what? Kapua Express Delivery Service. For inquiries, please contact your nearest branch. Couple up with Kapua and we'll take your package anywhere, anytime. And that's a promise. What is this? Shoot down approaching enemies and missiles using Josette's machine gun. Really? Arrow keys, mouse aim, OK button. OK key? What's the OK key? Cancel key, notebook key. You have unlimited ammo, but take heed. Shoot for too long and you'll shoot slower. Shot speed recovers gradually when not shooting. If the Bobcat health falls to 0, you'll get a game over. So be careful. I was not expecting this. We're fast, we're reliable, you can always count on Kapua. And that's just stuff. Well, we'll go with easy for now, and then we'll switch to normal. And we'll learn by actually doing it. Whoa! What is this? Oh gosh! Bang, 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 bang! This is awesome! Oh, missed one. Hey there, I see you. Get out. I see you guys. Any more? I can see them like all the way over there. Uh-oh. What? Oh god, they're moving fast. They're moving fast. Boom! Boom, 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 boom. I was not expecting a shoot game. I'm playing like Call of Duty or whatever it's called. What is it? Call of Duty? Advanced Warfare? Warfare? This is so fun. Ow, don't do that. No. No, stop shooting at me. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Missiles. Missiles! Stop shooting! I'm learning the controls. Oh god, there's a lot of them. There's a lot. Ow! Stop! How do I know how much HP I have? How many of these weapons are there? Am I battling like the entire Ouroboros? Am I battling all of them? Oh god. Stop it! There's too many! Too many! There's a big one. That's a big one. That's a big oh! I blasted them out of the sky. Pew, 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 pew. There we go. Got them all. Stop shooting me! How can I learn the controls if you kill me? Okay, bye, big missile. Uh-oh, there's another one. I can't stop those bullets. On the bottom left, what's that? Oh. Okay, that's the health. Oh, that's zoom. Found the zoom button. Ah! Suicide bombers! Oh, you're next. That was fast. Heyo! Hi! Hi! And hi! Any more? Is that it? Did we win? We won! Whew! Is that the last of them? I don't know. We can't let our guard down just yet. Josette, heat signal coming at 4 o'clock. Can you see what it is? I'll get right on it. What is that? It looks like it's got a person in it. Well, whatever it is, though, it's coming this way. What? Is it like a Gundam? Oh. Uh-oh. Blue-haired Jaeger. Not bad for a bunch of silly ex-bandits. But their luck is about to run out, after all. No one stands a chance against the almighty Gilbert. Of course it's Gilbert. Onwards, G. Apache. It's time to shoot down the Bobcat. Damn it, can't shake him. Ah, he's small, but he's persistent. Whatever you do, don't drop our speed, Kyle. I know. Can you try and make us an opening to escape, Josette? I'll try. No, I'll do it. Oh boy. Oh boy, he's fast. Slow down. We'll wait for him to get a little closer. Ow! Did we get him? No, we're shooting him. Definitely taking damage, alright. Son of a... This is the best fight with Gilbert I ever had. Uh-oh. Don't know what those are, but they don't look nice. Ow! Stop it. Take that! Oh, it's down there now. Oh my gosh. This is crazy. This is a crazy minigame. Oh, bye-bye. I beat him, I think, maybe. No. He's just smoking. Oh, shoot. No, you don't. No, you don't. Ow. Stop it. Time to what? Okay, let's chill out a bit. Chill out. Relax. The higher difficulties. Hang on. Jeez, give us a break, game. Okay. The higher difficulties are just the same. IIRC? I'm not sure what IIRC means. This can't be happening. How can my G-Apache be defeated? Where's my parachute? Is this it? No, this is the button to deploy the big victory's mine flag. No! What should we do? Should we go down and recover him? What? Oh, forget it. I say we just leave him. Lord Campanella seems to have taken quite a liking to him, though. You sure? I think that's all the more reason we should leave him. You know what Lord Campanella's personality is like. You'll probably find the whole thing much more entertaining this way. I guess you're right. Poor Gilbert. No one cares about Gilbert. Did I get him? I'll say. Best of all, it looks like he fell into Valeria Lake, so he'll be fine. That society guys beat it too. Damn fine job you did there, Josette. If not for you, we'd probably be the ones swimming in the lake now. Yeah, you did great. Hee hee. Oh, there's no need to make that big a deal out of it. You probably could have thrown them off our tail even without my help if you had a bit more time, Kyle. And besides, it was all possible because of Don's leadership. Oh. Well, what's wrong, Josette? Oh, yeah. Huh? Are you two still stuck on that? There's really something to be said about being honest with one another. Hop to it, Josette. If you got something you want to say, spit it out. Right. I'm sorry, Don. But then you'll forgive me? Or about how badly I messed up? But why else would I be saying sorry to you? You don't need to make me repeat myself. What's up with you? I really am the luckiest bastard alive. Who else can say that they have a younger sister as great as you? No one, that's who. Stop that. Everyone can hear you. Sorry. Oh, and sorry for all of that cut too, Kyle. And thanks. Ah, forget it. That was all you. Is your ladyship in here? I am, but what is it? Well, when I was securing the cargo earlier after we got attacked, I found this envelope on the floor of the storeroom. Was just wondering if you had any idea what it could be. Wait. Could it be? Looks like our client didn't get a receipt or our letter this time. Man, every time I think I can't get any stupider. Anyways, it's this thing here. The envelope. It's from the Empire. This has to be it. But there was a problem? There was, but it's all fine now. Thanks for giving this to me. Aw, anything for you, your ladyship. Well, I'll get back to work. Whew, I'm relieved we found the letter. Lucky us, huh? So, what's written in it? Let's see. Huh? Apparently he's going to be leaving the Empire soon. He says he's in the middle of looking for someone. Yeah, I wonder where he's going next. That's it, though? I figured there'd be a personal message for you in there or something. Well, there is, but it's not much. He just says not to forget to take it easy once in a while and look after yourself. Haha, at least that shows he cares about you in his own way. There's one more thing under it, too. What's that? This bit's from Miss Stafferbrains. There's no harm in acting tough, but it's all for nothing if you go and get yourself hurt. She can just mind her own business. Sounds like something she'd write, though. Bwahahaha. Sure is nice of them to take the time to send us a letter, huh? Anyway, I'd say break time's over for us. Yeah, we're gonna need to get a move on if we want to make our next delivery on time. Should I speed her up then, Dawn? Yeah, we're gonna need to make up for lost time. Raise her up to 90%. Thrust 2000 SPH. Yes, sir. Woo! Another side story completed. Side story, Kapua's delivery service, finished. Received detection. Josette learns the S-Craft Bobcat. Received lots of Mira. Awesome! And now, we will see what the ornament we got is. Detection. Displays treasure chest locations on the mini-map. Sure. All yours, Tita. All yours. Let's go back to the base area and get Chloe in here. Actually, we haven't played with Joshua enough. Let's get Joshua on the team. Here. Yeah, Joshua's was here, but we never got...
You ready?
Like any time with him at all. Poor kid. I think that's all we can do for now on the doors. Let me check one more time. Dancer with the silver locks. Whoops. Girl skilled in orbital engineering. Can't do that one yet. Boy with eyes of amber and the princess with an indomitable will. Ooh, I might be able to do this one. So, let's do it, shall we? I'm pretty sure... Let me see, does... Yeah, those look like amber eyes. So... Let's go. Let's get Chloe in here. Sorry, Tita. Once again, I gotta abandon Tita. It's rough, but that's life. Whew, here we go. Bring to me the boy with eyes of amber and the princess with an indomitable will. Only then shall the door open. Yeah, sure, why not? Uh-oh. Hang on a minute, let me refresh something here real quick. This is a good one? Nice. I shall grant you a memory fragment and my blessing. Shing! Breaking news! Liberal news special issue. The Flying City falls. Liberal is safe once more. Glory to the young bracers who saved us all from crisis. News. Fishing is good. The place looks very nice. Lots of villagers are here. Thoughts. There's our friends. I don't think I'm gonna read all of this because that's a lot of reading. That's gonna break my voice. Niall, what are you doing here? What's taking you so long, Dorothy? Get a move on or I'm gonna leave you behind. Technically, he already did. Wait for me! No time for waiting. If we take much longer, the banquet's gonna start without us. We're talking about a big celebration held by the Queen here. Being late isn't an option. But I'm so hungry. I can't walk another step. I have a horrible feeling I know what's going on here. You skipped lunch so you could eat more at the banquet, didn't you? I didn't even eat breakfast, and I haven't eaten a single thing since yesterday. Going 30 hours without eating is making me feel all kinds of lightheaded. What the hell were you thinking? I can't move. Carry me. Hell no. Come on, we're going. There's no way we can miss an occasion like this. There's gonna be Idios knows how many famous people there. First on the agenda is snapping a photo of Her Majesty and the Crown Princess, and then... This is a good one, you say? I can't wait. I hope it's a good one, indeed. Uh-huh. This actually isn't so bad. Oh, what a pair. What a pair. At one point, this capital was placed in grave danger. But thanks to the efforts of everyone here and many others, all is well. This humble banquet is intended to be an occasion to celebrate that fact, as well as to honor all those who contributed to making it a reality. If you would, Claudia. Of course. All those invited to today's party contributed in one way or another to protecting the peace of Liberal by ending the peril we were faced with. Whether it was extending a helping hand to those in need or working to fight off the threats that instilled fear in the hearts of our people, as this country's future monarch, I would like to extend my deepest gratitude to each and every one of you. Thank you all very much. Holding this party is nothing compared to all that you have done, but... We just made it! Woo, we're finally here! Food! Someone give me food! The hell are you doing? Eating can wait. You've got pictures to take. The Crown Princess's speech might be finishing soon. Okay. This is embarrassing. Well, I do hope you will all enjoy your time here all the same. I'm sure you are all busy men and women, burdened by a great many responsibilities and concerns. But today, I would ask that you all cast those aside in order to rest, relax, and enjoy yourselves. The food on offer here is some of the finest in Liberal, so by all means, partake until you can no more. And may the goddess bless this nation. Yay! Chloe really is something else, huh? I see we're greeted by the star of the last two games, finally. I'm not sure I could dress super nice and get up in front of a crowd like this and make a big speech the way she just did. Yes, she is. She said she wasn't feeling confident about how she'd do as Crown Princess before. But from where I'm standing, she's doing just fine. Seeing her is making me kind of jealous, though. I wish I could pull off fancy dresses the way she does. You got something to say, mister? Oh, it's nothing. You're just not all that girly most of the time, so it always takes me by surprise when you suddenly are. What do you mean I'm not girly? Sure, lately we've been so busy with helping get Liberal back in shape, so I haven't even had time to go back home. But that doesn't mean I don't want to wear a pretty dress or something once in a while, you know. I know. Still, it really is surprising just how much you've grown even in these past few weeks. I have? Well, it's been pretty tough running up and down the country so much, but you've kept up with ease. And your judgments as a bracer are getting more spot on with every decision you make. Fancy dress or not, I think you're a pretty wonderful person, Estelle. I don't know why, but it's weird hearing you pile on the compliments so much. But what can I say? I'm glad that things seem to have finally calmed down a bit on the work front these past few days. The capital might not be entirely the way it was, but it's getting there. I think we can finally afford to take a breather. Yeah. Oh, look! Look at all that food! The chefs in the castle supposedly made the entire spread, too. There's no way I'm missing out on all this. I didn't get to enjoy the food back during the birthday festivities, so now's my time to pig out big time. Hee, I'm gonna eat until I barf. Stay right there, okay, Joshua? I'm gonna go scoop out the goods. Oh, Estelle. You're so silly. Hey, there's Tita over there. She might have grown in some areas, but she's still got a ways to go in others. Hey, look. How are you doing, Joshua? Estelle's not here with you? She just went to get food a second ago, actually. Are you two here more for work than fun? Bingo. There aren't many occasions where this many famous faces are gathered in one place. There was no way we could pass up the chance to come and score some interviews. Don't think you're getting out of here without answering some questions either. We'll get to you two later. So no going home until you've spoken to us, alright? Haha, alright. Great. Next up is the Crown Princess. Hop to it, Dorothy. I can't go on. I need something to eat. Let me have something to eat. Not until we're done. Questions to ask, photos to take. Why are you so mean? Niall's kind of a slave driver, isn't he? Haha, he's even more fired up today than usual. I wonder how Estelle's doing. Pigging out on the food, arguing with Josette. So much for scoping out the food. I suppose this is as good a chance as any. I owe a lot to the people here on a personal level, too. Maybe I should go around and thank them while I have the chance. I am now Joshua, in the past. I will now talk to this person and thank him very much. You were able to make it, Richard? Thanks to Brigadier General Bright's generosity, yes. I've received an official pardon from Her Majesty for my actions. Probably for foiling the Society's attack on Gransel, right? That's good news. I'm happy for you. I wish I could say the same, but I don't feel as though I deserve to be pardoned at all. Now that the nation is at peace, I feel this is the time I should be facing up to my crimes, not having them swept under the rug. I can't say I don't understand, but still. Haha, please, Joshua, you needn't look so concerned. I have no intention of refusing Her Majesty's kindness and going against her will. I merely feel a strong desire to settle things within myself, and I fully intend on following through. That is all. Alright then. Oh, I wasn't expecting to find you here. Still, thank you very much for your support during the attack on Gransel. It really did help us all. Oh please, I only did what I did because it was one of His Excellency's bail conditions. Make no mistakes, I wouldn't have helped any of you worthless Drex otherwise. You wouldn't think it would be so hard to accept a thank you. Oh, Amalthea. So funny. No one's up here. Heyo. Oh, Joshua. It's been a long time since I last saw you. It's good to see you again, too, Professor. Although, speaking of the last time, I heard there's a plan in motion to put up the Liber Arc from the lake and investigate it. You heard right. It'll be carried out in conjunction with the Royal Army. That's not to say it'll be easy, of course. Valeria Lake's fairly deep, so we can't start hurling up bits of the city all willy-nilly. So we're intended to work on making a map of the lake's bottom using sonar first. Can this maid, stop? Which is going to take some time as it is. What are you doing? Well, there sure are a lot of guests today. Primrose. Primrose Everdeen. By all means, help yourself to any of the food here. It'll taste much better while it's still hot. Hey, Agate. How you doing? So, when are you coming? Hold on, I haven't even... Oh, Joshua! Hey, man, making the rounds? Something like that, yeah. Anything interesting going on with you? Sort of. Agate said he was going to come over for dinner in Zeiss a while back. So I was just asking him when it's free. When he's free. Oh, that's right, so he did. When we're getting off the Arseal, right? I didn't really mean it, though. It was just one of those things you just say in passing, but don't give much thought to. We ain't exactly swimming in free time, you know? Being a bracer's busy work. I like to go, sure, but I've got no idea if I'll actually have the time to do it. But I've been looking forward to you coming ever since. Okay. Let me think. Maybe the end of the month? That should be okay. I think that Friday's free? Think.
Really? Is that a promise?
Yeah, I guess. Glad those two are nice and happy. Hello, guards. I won't talk to the guards, really. Oh, there's a lot of people here. A lot of familiar people. There's Shara, there's Olivier, there's a Cassius here. Ah, Joshua. I'm surprised to see you here, Dad. I thought you said over the phone you wouldn't be able to attend because you were so swamped. Oh, swamped is an understatement. Transporting goods needed to get the country back in order, making sure every area has all the utilities it needs. I'm drowning in work. It's going to take a while longer before we can say Liberal is back to normal too, I fear. Come to think of it, Estella and I certainly didn't expect to find soldiers even in Liberal smaller villages, so it threw us off to see as much while we were helping out where we could. Doesn't come as a surprise if you're the one responsible, though. This should go a long way toward helping people feel at ease. It's times like these when we've got to do all we can for one another, and the Army's no different. With Urbonia and Calvard's internal political situations a mystery to us, the reorganization of the Army has had to be shelved for now too. Still, no matter how busy a man is, everyone needs to kick back in a while. So make sure you make the most of tonight, Joshua. I think you need to kick back more than I do, Dad. Estelle's been pretty worried about you, you know. Haha, there's no need to worry about me. I'm hanging in there. In fact, I'd say I'm taking it too easy. Oh boy. Let's say hello to these fellows here. So you two look comfortable. Oh, if it isn't Joshua. Here to join us for a few drinks? Haha, don't be shy now. The night is only just beginning. But I want to see those exquisite amber eyes of yours swim before it comes to a close. I'm good, thanks. Oh, come on. We're at a celebratory banquet here. Don't be such a spoil sport. Oh, I know. Why don't we have a few drinks to celebrate you becoming a senior bracer at the same time? It feels like it was ages ago, but we never did get to celebrate your promotion. Only Estelle's. Say, Shara, about Luciola. Haha, silly Joshua. What are you getting all worried about her for? You really needn't be. Heh, Shara's right. Especially not now. We all have our concerns and worries about all that happened over the past few weeks and months. But this is not the time to be thinking about them. This is the time to be making merry and drowning in fine drink. From sunset to sunrise. Right. I don't think there's ever a time for not making merry as far as you're concerned. He's got a point, though. Oh, and while I've got the chance to say this to you, no more going off on your own, you hear? You have no idea how worried Estelle was about you after you last disappeared. I could barely bring myself to watch her. I won't. I've got no intentions of doing anything like that again. I'm fine now. Well, if you say so. Haha, that docile expression of yours is so adorable, Joshua. Don't go showing off that face too much tonight, alright? Wonder when these two will join us. They will at some point, I just don't know when. Oh, it's you. I've heard you've been lending a hand with the restoration efforts in addition to all you did with the liver arc. You have my thanks. You're quite welcome, sir. I wasn't expecting him to thank me. I wonder if something happened. The Bracer Guild has helped us a number of ways. Yeah. Blah, 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 blah. Hello. Greetings, Joshua. I'd like to take this chance to thank you again for all your team did to thwart Ouroboros' schemes and returning peace to Liberal. The debt of gratitude we owe is beyond measure. Please, you're exaggerating, sir. We might be the ones who entered the Liber Arc, but we wouldn't have a chance of success if it were on our own. It was only because of you, Richard, Kurt, and the others fighting on the ground that we were able to succeed. We could certainly say the same of you, though, although it is true that none of us could have brought about peace alone. Still, I've been wanting the chance to thank you personally for all you did. The faith we had in you to see your work through to the end was just what we needed to fight. Well, it's finally all over. It just goes to show that if we endure, the goddess will eventually extend her hand of salvation to us all. It's reassuring to know. Per Mr. Murdoch. Oh, it's Joshua. It's been quite some time since I last saw you. It has. I didn't know you were here, Mayor Klaus. The mayors of each of Liberal's cities and towns were invited, I believe. I'm not sure why I was when I didn't do at all that much to contribute to anything, but I decided to attend nonetheless. That sentence makes no sense. That's not true at all. I hear the food supplies that were delivered to Bose and Gransel were done so on your orders. It was particularly well received there, and we all know how dire things were at the time. You've got as much right to be here, being thanked for your efforts, as anyone else. I was? Well, that's certainly a relief to hear. Thank you so much for letting me know, Joshua. I don't know who this is. Blah, 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 blah. Oh, I know these two. It's a pleasure to see you again, Joshua. You too, Lila. How have you been well? I have, thank you. Although I wish I could say the same for the mayor. She collapsed from overworking herself the other day. As such, I had no choice but to force her to take some time off work. That bad? I'm afraid so. She was finally able to rest and recover enough for my satisfaction. Thankfully, so she's now returned to her duties. I assure you that she's in good hands. I've heard the academy was actually occupied by armed assailants at one point. I was ever so worried when I first heard the news. Oh, you needn't worry about us. The academy suffered no major damage as a result of what happened. It was certainly a shock to the students, but they're all back to their usual cheery selves now. Well, good for them. We got a lot of people here. Oh boy. Just a bunch of people. Can we go up here and say hi to the... No one's here. Maybe there's like a sneaky person? Sneaky person? Nope, no sneaky people. Hey, Kevin. Kevin? I wasn't expecting you to still be in Liberal. Oh, sup, you were invited too, huh? Makes sense. So, having fun? You better be. Take it from me. If you don't make out the most of the times like these, and eat your heart out, you're gonna regret it later. Excuse me. Thank you very much for all you did for me, Kevin. If you hadn't come to Liberal when I did, don't sweat it. Not like I did anything special. Glad to see all the side effects look about gone too. You're looking pretty spiffy these days, Joshua. So yeah, just forget about owing me or whatever. It's all in the past now. I'm not sure if I should ask this, but are you... Joshua, I'm not going to be in Liberal for much longer, so this might be the last time we meet for a while. But I hope we'll get the chance to see each other again one day. Yeah, I hope so too. And we will. It's nice to be able to attend a banquet like this. It truly drives home the point that this nation is back at peace again. The trouble regarding the Liber Arc and subsequent restoration efforts really shown me anew how capable a ruler Queen Alicia is. She's handled all that's happened impeccably. If all of this happened in the Republic, it wouldn't have been resolved anywhere near as smoothly, let me tell you. Whoops. Blah 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 blah. Blah 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 blah. Zen! How's it going, Joshua? Hello, Zen. Thanks again for all the help you've been giving with the restoration efforts. I don't know what we would have done without you. Ha ha ha. Hey, think nothing of it. It's all part of being a bracer. Really. Can't say how much longer I'll be able to lend a helping hand, though. Gotta pack up and head back at home at some point. The political situation isn't exactly stable over there, you see. I know, there's a lot of blah blah blahs happening at the moment. But it's probably very important blah blah blahs. Hey Joshua. I didn't expect to see you guys here. Note that Joshua says that a lot. I didn't expect to see anyone here. You were invited then? Sure was. An invitation just showed up out of nowhere. You can imagine our surprise when we saw the thing. No way we were turning down some high-class grub, though, so we hurried on over. Haha, that's very like you. Not gonna deny it. That aside, thanks to Her Majesty pardoning us, we're now free to walk around in the open. Feels like we should start thinking about how to make a good, honest living for ourselves. It's not the first time you've said that. Something about wanting to start up a courier service, right? Well, maybe, but that's not the only thing we could try out. Whatever we settle on, it should involve flying the skies. That's how far we've lived so far. I don't want to change now. That's sweet. Hello, Annalise. How you doing? Wow, I didn't know Josette was from the nobility. I always pictured her bony and nobles as being real stuffy and scary. Hee but maybe there are a few cute ones mixed in there. After all the work we've been doing lately, it's great to be able to come up to a swanky place like this and put our feet up. The food's pretty good, too. Munch. Blah, 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 blah. I swear, it's like watching two children squabble. It's great that we're peaceful again and all, but I think these two are taking things a little too easy. Ha! I figured that'd be the case. Looks like I'm the most fit to be at this party after all. Because I've been to plenty of high society gatherings wearing poofy dresses. Hey, don't make it sound like I've never worn a dress before, because I have, for your information. I just don't need to go around trying to convince everyone that I'm not a boy, unlike some people I could name. Try saying I look like a boy again and see what happens. Look, you two, I appreciate that you have your differences, but we're kind of in a really public, really high-class place here. So could you take this fight elsewhere, somewhere else? Shut up, Joshua! Shut up, Joshua! Wow, sorry. Cook. Who are you? It's good to see you again, Elman. I heard you're here at the Bracer Guild's representative today. Is that true? Indeed. All of the other receptionists are busy, you see. I was the only one able to attend. That's too bad. Isn't it, though? It would have been a fine time for us to exchange information. But, oh well. There's always tomorrow, as they say. Greetings, Joshua. You've done some fine work these past couple of weeks. The damage reports on the regions of Liberal you've been providing have proved invaluable in allocating personnel. I really can't thank you enough. Oh, you need to thank me. By the way, Kurt, I feel like I need to say something regarding my Bracer badge. As you probably already know, what power I have was given to me by the Society. Before becoming a Bracer, I used to commit many unforgivable crimes, too. This maid, look at her, once again running right into me. No matter how much I think about it, I just can't see how someone like me is fit to call himself a Bracer. You know, Joshua, I've always seen power as an imperfect concept, and that's why I believe people are able to use it. Am I wrong? No, I suppose not. Then what difference is there between us? We are both keenly aware of our flaws, and yet we both use what limited power we have to do what we believe to be right. I see no difference. Well, I can't really argue with that logic. I still can't pretend to be completely confident in myself, though. Be that as it may, there's nothing to be ashamed of. You should simply continue striving to overcome it. And while this is but my personal opinion, I'd say you're a model Bracer. Darn right. Miss Maid, I need some food! Why, hello, Joshua. Tonight's party is hosted by Her Majesty in all her grace, so I do hope you'll enjoy yourself. Good evening to you. Thank you so much for making the time to attend today's banquet. Oh, not at all. How are you feeling after you having some time to recover, Philip? I'm feeling quite well. You're too kind. I do believe I may have overexerted myself. That's how things are once you've reached a certain age. I find myself wondering whether I would have been able to do more if I were 30 years younger, but I suppose there's a little point in doing so. I wonder what he looked like 30 years ago. Nope, sorry Philip, I just can't picture it. I bet he looked like an amazing person. Just the man, just the man. Pardon? Oh? Is this the boy you were speaking of earlier? That's correct. This is Joshua. I was just telling the ambassador here about your various accomplishments, Joshua. It's an honor to finally meet you. I'm the resident Urbonian ambassador here in Liberal, Davil Krena. It's nice to meet you. The tale of how you flew on top of that flying city all while knowing it may be the last thing you did brought tears to my eyes. How you were able to participate in an operation that may have brought your death, casting aside even your girlfriend's objections, I don't know. But I know this. Liberal needs more young men and women like you. But thank you for saying so, sir. Just what has the Duke been telling him? Probably things that are not right. Ah, if it isn't Joshua. I was just discussing the aftermath of the crisis here with Major Vander. Fortunately, the Liber Ark's collapse caused little direct damage by itself. That might not have been the case if there had been any ships on the lake at the time, but due in part to the orbital shutdown phenomenon, none were. The tsunami afterwards was quite small too. I'd say we were rather fortunate. Estelle and I were able to see as much when we traveled around the lakeshore. A few people who were watching the city collapse was caught up in it, and a small number of fishermen were splashed with water, but that's about it. Indeed, if anything, the much greater problem was the confusion that came about as a result of losing orbital power. Liberal is, after all, one of the most advanced nations on the continent when it comes to orbital technology. Ordinarily, that is one of our greatest strengths, but in this case it worked against us. The crisis has now passed, but that doesn't mean our work is done. We still have plenty ahead of us to take care of. Hello, Queen. Oh, hello, Sieg.
Scree, scree!
Well, Sieg, it's good to see you.
Scree!
After all he did, I'd say he deserves a good party as much as any human. Good evening, Your Majesty. Thank you very much for inviting me today. Oh, not at all. I'm pleased to see you've come. I've been eagerly awaiting the day we could meet again. I hear you and Estelle have been traveling and helping with the restoration efforts. That's correct. We both wanted to see how things were across the kingdom with our own eyes. I'm glad we did too, because now I can finally breathe a sigh of relief. People really are strong. That they are. I have been the queen for over 40 years, and the strength of liberal citizens continues to amaze me to this day. There are plenty who like to credit either my abilities as a ruler or orbital technology for this tiny nation's good fortune, but we would be nothing without its people. I wasn't the one who allowed us to overcome the recent crisis, or the war 10 years ago, and neither was orbital technology. No, I believe it was the will of its people to live. That's what I believe supports our country both then and now. People's will to live. Indeed. You are gracious enough to call this country your second home, Joshua. From now on, your will to live will be another great support for this nation. As its queen, that makes me happier than you can imagine. Thank you, Your Majesty. Your words mean a lot to me. If you would, Your Highness, a comment in celebration of the fact that the crisis is past now. Just nothing too normal, alright? Formal, alright? I'd prefer something that brings out your bright and cheery nature. What? You'd like me to give a comment? Well, let's see. Looks like she's being interviewed at the moment. I should leave her be for now. Well, now what? I've talked to everyone. You're always welcome back at the castle anytime. I'd be more than happy to help you get dolled up for the occasion, too. I'm never wearing a maid outfit again, just so you know. No! Blah, 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 blah. Who else do I talk to? Maybe the chef? No, I talked to him already. I talked to the maid. Maybe Estelle again? Damn right I can. You're on. Just don't cry when you realize you can actually beat me, though. Can you stop fighting? Yeah, who else do I talk to? Oh, here we go. Here we go. Okay, I think that's about everyone now. There were a few people I didn't get to talk to, though, so hopefully I can make another round of the party later once they're free. Just the queen, right? Oh, here we go. Come on, Dorothy. We're talking to the military guys next. Get a move on, woman. We haven't got all day. Stretch. Niall, I don't feel too good. My stomach feels like a giant bottle of water. That's what happens when you drink way too much in a short period of time, you idiot. But never mind that. We've got work to do. Okay. Oh my gosh, he vanished. Joshua? Hey, Chloe. Finally got a bit of a break? That must be exhausting having to do one interview after another. Well, I suppose it is a little. Not too bad, though. I've had to do a lot more of them ever since becoming Crown Princess, so I'm starting to get used to them. I can't believe it. It feels like I've been seeing your face in all kinds of papers and magazines lately. I think anyone would learn to adjust after a while. Well, you know, it probably won't be too too long before it starts to die down, so just hang in there. All you can really do is grin and bear it until then, unfortunately. Yes, I know. That's exactly what I intend to do, though. Too, I swore to myself that I would do all I could to help and protect this country's people. Accepting a few interviews here and there is the easy part. Well, if you say so. You really are strong. I'm not so sure about that. I still feel as if I'm doubting myself a lot of the time. Like I just have to keep going out of my comfort zone, feeling reckless with every push. Maybe so. Still doesn't change the fact that you're strong, not to me anyway. I remember the strength you showed trying to protect Clem when we first met too. Thank you. I nearly forgot about that. Maybe now would be the best time after all. What? Something on your mind, Chloe? Could I have a little of your time, Joshua? I've got something I want to say to you. Sure? Okay. This way, then.
I love you, Joshua. I love you.
Is it just me, or does she seem kind of bothered by something? Where's Estelle right now, anyway? Chomp chomp, munch, munch chew. I got stomachs to spare! Oh, she's picking up her pace. This could get interesting. Well, whose side are you on, anyway? I guess I can just leave her as she is for now. She seems pretty occupied. I should go and see what Chloe wants then. Have I done something to make her angry, though? I don't feel like I have. I was level 60-something when you left me, and you're all level 90-something. Why did you not fight with me in the big battle? So, Chloe, what was it that you wanted to tell me? Look, if I'd done something to offend you, I'm sorry, alright? I love you, Joshua. What do you know? What? Well... I'm sorry. I'm happy you feel that way, but... Hehe, don't worry. I know exactly how you were going to respond before I said anything. I just felt like I had to get that out before I could really start moving on. The sky sure is beautiful tonight, isn't it? How long have you, well, felt that way? Say, Joshua, if you had met me before Estelle, do you think you would have, well... No, I'm pretty sure that never would have happened. Sorry. I told you, don't worry. I can't deny there's a part of me that wants to keep you all to myself, but even if that were possible, I don't think it would be truly what I truly wanted, because when it comes down to it, I really love both you and Estelle. That's partly why I wanted to see that troubled face of yours one last time. It was worth the effort to bring out, though, too. That was probably the best expression I've seen to date. You can be kind of a bully sometimes, you know that? Maybe. This feels like the most fun I've had in some time. Walk, walk, walk. So, what's on your mind, Joshua? What? Hehe, I can easily tell you're worried about something. My instincts are quite sharp, so I'd like to believe. Besides, I was watching you the whole time I was handling the interview earlier. Oh, how exactly am I supposed to take that? Ha 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 ha. Still, you're hiding something, aren't you? Are you planning on doing something all on your own again? Your instincts are sharp, alright. Estelle surprised me from time to time too, but you're definitely up there. Well, that's just how us girls are. So come on, tell me what's troubling you. It's nothing that major, really. I intend to leave Liberal by the end of the month. But why? The country is finally at peace now. That's exactly why I think this is the right time. Ouroboros seems to have completely withdrawn from the country, and the restoration efforts are coming along smoothly. So maybe it's about time for me to leave on a journey of my own. It's taken me a long time to get this far, but I've finally been able to start thinking of myself as a person, and not some kind of broken doll. I was finally able to achieve the very thing everyone wanted for me. That's been both a good thing and a bad thing. Good in that I finally feel human. Bad in that my heart's been aching in a way it never did before. Broken dolls can easily look away from all the terrible things they've done, but I can't do that anymore. Oh, that's why I need to go on this journey around the continent, so I can work towards atoning for all that I've done, so I can start embracing the person I now am, and the truest sense of the word. I see, but if you do that, that means you won't be able to see Estelle for a while. Yeah, I know. It might not even be for a while. It could be a long time. I'm still not sure how to break that to her, either. That's the part of that that's on my mind right now. You've still got a lot of growing up to do, young man. Huh? If you ask me, you should just tell her in the way that comes most naturally to you. You don't have to write some big speech in your head in advance. Speak to her from your heart. You believe in her, don't you? No matter how you phrase it, she'll understand. All you have to do is to get those words out there. You owe her that. You owe that much to her if you love her. You know that, right? Yeah, I do. I really am hopeless, aren't I? You shouldn't have to tell me something that obvious. You wouldn't be you if I didn't have to tell you. Plus, that kind of thing's part of why I love you too. Please stop teasing me. Teehee. Just remember, it'll be okay. If anyone knows you, it's Estelle. Although if you ask me, she'll... Joshua, where are you? Nowhere. Oh, there you are. Look at these. They're Josette's goggles. I took them from her as spoils of war. So Estelle took the goggles. I'm glad you were having fun, Estelle? Make sure you give those back to Josette later, okay? Maybe I will, maybe I won't. Tune into the next week's issue to find out. Wait, hold on. Chloe? Hee. I suppose it's about time I return to the banquet now. You can have Joshua back now, Estelle. Sure? Hey, Chloe? So, I'm not sure how to best put this either, but... Thanks. I'm glad I was able to talk to you like this. Really, I am. Oh. You're very welcome. Well then, I wish you both a very pleasant night. Party's gonna be very awkward now. The heck? So Joshua, what did you two, to talk about? Oh, nothing much. She just gave me a bit of much-needed motivation. Oh, really? That sure clears things up. It's been 5 years, and Estelle has believed in me for every single one. And I believe in her, too. No it doesn't! What motivation? Estelle, I've got something I need to tell you. I'm all ears. What's up? Well, you see... Oh! Fireworks. Fireworks! Wow, fireworks! They're so pretty! There's so many of them, too! Aww, this music. And the fireworks. You see, Estelle? Yeah, that was a good story. I enjoyed that. Side story, the banquet. Finished! Learned the recipe for a luxurious lunch. Received a lot of Mira! And now, back to the present. We're still trapped in some labyrinth or whatever. And I think that's the last one we can do for now. So now, we can finally go on to the planes, the third plane. What am I doing? See ya, Chloe.
Oh, okay.
Hello, Tita. There's still a lot of good doors waiting for you. Soon. Yeah, I bet. Like, look at, there's only, 5 moon doors, apparently. There's a lot of star doors. A lot. And only 5 sun doors as well. But they don't matter right now. What matters is getting to the 3rd plane. What will it be like? I have no idea. It's nice to be playing this game blind, finally. With no OVA spoilers or whatever. Well, this should take us to the 3rd plane. Funny how this warp ended up being in the exact spot that device to steal the Ariel was in the real world. Device? Are you referring to the first barrier mentioned in that report? Yeah, the one designed to temporarily freeze it in another dimensional space. Although unfortunately for the guys who pulled it off, it looks like even that wasn't enough to stop the Gospels being able to influence it. I see.
We still don't know what happened to the Ariel either. Part of the reason Mom and the army was looking under the lake was to see if they could find the Ariel there, but they didn't have any luck. But there seems to be plenty who think that the Liber Arc collapse means the Ariel itself is no more.
Maybe Weissman is the only one who knows the truth about what happened. I've got no idea what he's been doing since he escaped, though. What? But the report said quite clearly. No one in the church is sure what happened to him either. It's still being looked into. Still, I think it's fairly safe to say that Weissman isn't involved in what's happening right here. If he were here, I'm sure he'd be openly revealing every second of this. You all know what kind of guy he is. That's true.
He doesn't really have anything to gain by wearing a mask like that, I suppose.
You've got way too many unanswered questions at this point. All we can do is keep looking for answers. The less we know, the more we have to be on guard, though. So we'd best be careful. Right, Riaz? I suppose so. Weissman is busy being salty at the moment. Salty that he lost. Salty in general. It's just all salt. Where are we now? Something similar to the Jade Corridor by the looks of it. You'll end up like him? Oh yeah, you know it. For all we know, I'm already like him. Kevin, over there! Golden and silver roads. Interesting. A golden and silver gate. Well, this is foreboding. Again? What? Monsters? Oh, it's Ghost.
Huh?
The ghost we saw in Gransel. Visitors from afar. Bearers of the Grail emblem. Can you hear me? Yeah, we can. Before you stand the entrances to the twin corridors, proceed through them both in sync, or never shall you reach the dark depths beyond. Yeah, the music's pretty good here. I entrust their operation to the monument before you. Step forth into the corridors, the power of the Grail with you, and move onward. But beware. Once you have stepped through the doors, the trial must be completed. Oh. What does that mean? Well, that's one question answered. That voice we've been hearing all this time was hers. Although now the next question is, who is she anyway? Whoever she is, she gave us some valuable advice on how to proceed. Step forth into the corridors, the power of the Grail with you, and move onward. And if I say And I say we take up her on that advice. Moving in sync means we're gonna have to split up though, or more like Reese and I have to take a door at the same time. That's how I took it too. If we don't do it the way she said, I doubt we'll be able to advance. My advice is probably Moella and Julia. Yeah, I can do that now. But I don't want to split up. They sure aren't making it easy for us, huh?
That means we'll have to split up to follow one of you, right? With all the stuff we fought so far, going on with such small teams feels dangerous.
Why not ask the rest back in the garden to help us? That way we can form 2 groups of 4, and that should hopefully be good enough for any challenges up ahead. You have strong characters, and Tita, the strongest of them all. But that voice said that Kevin and I need to be the ones who step through the gates. Sure, but that's all she specified, that you and me need to go through different ones. She didn't say anything about what these guys have to do. Plus there's no telling what's waiting for us on the other side. We could use their help. Alright then. Thank you. Not a problem. So what should we do? Should we call everyone here right away? Even if we did, I wouldn't blame them if they wanted some time to prep before heading out. Especially since I've got a hunch that once we go in those gates, there's no going back out. So instead of calling them here, let's go back to them. Then we'll all come here once we feel up to the challenge. The 3rd plane. The dungeon on this plane requires you to form 2 parties, with Kevin and Riaz as their leaders, in order to advance. Each of the characters you have at this point will need to be placed in one of these parties. Furthermore, after beginning the dungeon, you won't be able to return to the garden until it is complete. To begin exploring, inspect the monument at the start of the 3rd plane and choose Explore 3rd Plane. This looks like something I'll have to do in like the next stream. Something tells me this will take quite a long while. That was a stupid thing to do. That was stupid. Shop. Can we get better things now? Yes, we can. Yeah, everyone's gonna get new things. Yay! Juggernaut! Suits! Titanium suits. Bombs. What about quartzes? Slot. Tita. Trade, no quartz. Hey, we can get a lot of stuff now. Cool. Death blow and pid, blah 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 blah. Let's equip some stuff, shall we? Solicit bow. We're on Kevin, but Joshua Bright is shown. Interesting. Here you go. Holy whatever. Stun GB. Oh, the range is down though. Why's the range less? Oh well. And something more powerful for you as well. So how long does the 3rd plane take? Like, does it last a while? Is this something I should do next time? Let's talk to everyone else first. Files, not files. Base area. It's a good thing I did all the doors now. Good thing I did the doors. Do the door. Lord of Phantasma. I don't think we can talk to anyone, really. My diary. Blah, 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 blah. It could take some time. Alright. This should be something I should do tomorrow, then. But let's see all the teams we have. Let's see all the people.
Right.
Let's get these guys out of here. Okay. Wait, can we do everyone's equipment while we're here? Redo, random. Maybe 1 to 2 hours, maybe less. Oh boy. Yeah. 2 hours without saving? Like 2 hours without going back or whatever. If I fail, do I have to go like to the very beginning of this place? Because if that's true, then I definitely have to do this a lot later. What am I doing? Oh, I can do it with everyone here now. Rustic sword. Simple. Rustic. Beautiful. Nothing new for you. Once you begin, you can't go back. Man. That's kind of annoying. Can we get a better sword for you? Or did I equip you with stuff already? I don't even remember. Alright, I think I'm going to call it here then, and we're going to tackle this thing. Actually, I won't be on tomorrow. I will tackle this thing on Sunday. Yeah. But let's bring a good party with us. Tita. And you know what? We'll keep Josette in for now. I'm gonna think about what teams I'm gonna put on which person. You won't be here Sunday. Oh man. Darn it, Selene. You have to be here on Sunday. That's an order. You have to be here. I'm joking. Don't worry, I'm joking. There's a very special party member waiting for you, I believe. Ooh, I hope it's a good one. But yeah, I'm gonna save it here. We didn't really get much done. All we did was a bunch of doors today, but that's fine. Doors are fine to do. I like learning about the other characters as well. But that is going to be it for the day. As always, Selene, I thank you very much for coming along and hanging out with me. And I hope to see you. Yeah, doors are good. I like doors. I like doors. I like doors! But yeah, I hope to see you again on Monday, where hopefully the third plane will be all but done. And yeah, did I save it already? But yeah, I'm out of here. I'll be back tonight, of course, with some Curb, probably. So yeah, I'll see you all later. Bye-bye!